Hey kid, what are you in for?
It's a long story.
30 chapters ain't long, little miss.
Fine. I was bullied.
So?
So I killed 8 of my classmates, brain-fucked 5 of them, and turned them into psychos, and destroyed all 27 of my classmates' lives!
Hey yo, what the fuck? Before this video begins, there will be spoilers for these manga right here, so I highly recommend you check these out for the video. Also, subscribing would help out this channel a lot.
Nice.
And if you don't subscribe, I'll have my revenge on you. Anyways, enjoy the video. Alright, so I admit, I'm a filthy weeb. I divulge myself in anime and Japanese culture with no shame, which is why I stumbled into the world of manga. See, I was burnt out on anime. Quarantine had just started and I binged through basically all the anime I wanted to watch, and I had basically nothing to do. Until I was recommended a video by a certain anime man who explained the plot of a certain gruesome manga called Redo of Healer. See, back then, I had never really thought about reading manga. I did read some manga such as Dr. Stone and Darwin's Game, but that was only to see what happened after the anime finished airing. But after I heard about the plot and the story of Redo of Healer, it got me really interested in manga, and yes, for the story of Redo of Healer. Definitely the story. Anyways, if you've never heard of Redo of Healer before, congratulations, you've officially peaked at life. And now everything's gonna go downhill, because I'm gonna tell you what it is. Redo of Healer follows Kaoru, a hero chosen as a healer, like, you know, the name of the manga, and basically, because he picked Mercy, and he played a support, he got shunned and drugged by other heroes to become a healing slave. He got so drugged that he actually managed to obtain poison resistance against the drugs. So, he plans out his revenge. He realizes that his healing ability is actually the ability to manipulate objects, so he can heal you by crushing your entire body or disintegrating you. He continues being drugged and finally fights the final boss, who has his Dragon Ball ability in her, which can grant you any wish. So, Kaoru steals that orb, and he wishes to turn back time before he got drugged and abused by the other heroes, swearing that he'll fuck them up and that his revenge is burned into his soul. So even if he turns back time, he'll remember. And guess what? He actually fucking remembers everything and sets out for his revenge before the heroes start drugging him. This creates a whole fucking time paradox, but whatever, it's a fucking fictional story, so no one gives a shit anyways. Anyways, he builds up his poison resistance and continues onwards on his revenge porn journey. Like, he literally fucks everyone in the story. You, Sword State, fucked. You, Red No Furry Slave, fucked. You, Princess Bitch that the whole anime community hates? No, not that one. The other one. Yeah. This one? Dick slapped. I'm honestly baffled that they were able to adapt this manga into an anime and not a fucking hentai. And although this manga was over the top and gruesome, it really got me liking the revenge genre in manga. And so, my descent into revenge manga had started. What had started off as a joke to read revenge porn, wait, can I even say that on YouTube? Whatever. Had spiraled into a desperation of searching through anime forums and Reddit posts for fantasy revenge manga. And of course, there were some that followed the same genre as Redo of Healer, but no other fantasy revenge manga had really struck my chord the same as Redo of Healer. And so, I realized that manga such as Redo of Healer only come once in a decade. And I conceded and I lost. Until I recently stumbled into a little manga called Jujika no Rokunin. And oh fuck, this manga is so good. Unlike the, you know, revenge porn. The main character of this manga doesn't rape the shit out of his abusers. Alright, let me just explain the plot of this god tier manga that you should go fucking read right now before I talk about it, bro. I'm stalling for you right now. Hurry up, because I'm starting to run out of breath and stuff to say. Okay, you back? Alright, so basically, this manga follows Shun Uruma, an upbeat kid who got targeted by his school bullies as an experiment. Basically, the bullies wanted to see how much Uruma could take before he would kill himself. But being the upbeat and stubborn kid he was, he didn't tell anyone that he was being bullied because he didn't want to worry his family. Anyways, these bullies fucking killed his cat. And bro, these kids definitely haven't watched John Wick or any other revenge film. Like, the first unspoken rule is to not mess with your victim's pets. Anyways, after that, Uruma has enough balls to tell his parents that he wants to transfer schools. Which in hindsight was a good idea, but he didn't fucking move homes. So even though he transferred schools, the bullies still knew where he lived and where he was. So, like I said, the bullies were pissed at their experiment right away from them. So, the next logical choice to make this kid kill himself was to obviously target his parents. Bruh, these guys are just asking to get revenged on. Anyways, they fucking kill Uruma's parents in a car crash and disable his brother, causing Uruma to go into a frenzy and grab a hunting gun. But before he was able to use the gun, his grandfather, who was a retired Japanese Secret Serviceman, decided to train Uruma in torture, fighting, and just overall Secret Service stuff. And man, it is so satisfying seeing Uruma torture the fuck out of his bullies. Like, I'm starting to think I'm a little sadistic. And, well, unlike Radio of Healer, this manga is more grounded and down to earth, which I actually kinda enjoyed more than swords and magic and stuff. So, with this newfound knowledge on revenge manga, I started my search through anime forums and Reddit. This time, I actually managed to find the kind of revenge manga that I had been looking for. And finally, you'll finally get the context of my fucking intro. I don't know how to make good flowing videos, so of course I put the most important contextual thing you need to know all the way at the end. But hey, to be fair, at least I can start up my video with Revenge Classroom and end it with this manga. So, what is Revenge Classroom? Well, this manga starts off by introducing us to Ayane Fujisawa, a typical Japanese teenager. But, like in Jujika no Rokunin, she gets bullied. Which is so fucking original. Anyways, it's not just bullying that she has to deal with. Her address and name were also leaked online to some random, like, I don't know, pedophile website. And she not only gets bullied, abused, and raped at school, she also gets sexually assaulted right outside of her own house. Like, this bitch was one ugly bastard away from coming out of a hentai episode. But, as the main protagonist, she's strong-willed, so she was able to endure all the bullying and abuse, until she got pushed into traffic. Luckily, she didn't get hit by Truck-kun, cause then she definitely would have reincarnated into Redo of Healer. But, she did get severely wounded and her life flashed before her eyes. Finally realizing that enough was enough, she decided that if she didn't do anything about her situation, she'll get killed next time and actually reincarnate into Redo of Healer. And trust me, no one wants to get reincarnated there. So, she decides to take revenge on everyone in her class, even the bystanders who watched her get bullied and abused in class. And this manga is so good. The way she mindfucks people and somehow picks up every dirt on her classmate. It's crazy good. Like, no amount of words coming out of my unwashed garlic breath mouth can emphasize how good the start of this manga is. The ending was kinda weird. It just had so many weird twists and turns that it could have been mistaken for a slinky. And not to mention the main protagonist, like, she's actually crazy. So crazy in fact that if you're someone who enjoys Yuno Gasai from Mirai Nikki, the Ayana Fujisawa is someone who would be right up your alley. She's not really a yandere being someone who's crazy for their lover and would do anything, even kill for them, but she is a yandere for revenge. She has no lover. Her only love was revenge, which is what made me really enjoy this manga. So honestly, why do I like revenge manga? I've been thinking about this question the whole time I was writing my script for this video. And, well, the one thing in common with all of these mangas are bullies, or just getting abused. See, I'm no stranger to being bullied. Although I can't say I have the experience of being raped and abused by classmates, I have experienced being looked down on and teased and physically abused by bullies. So I can emphasize on how these characters in these manga feel. So, because of my bullying experiences, I fell down into this rabbit hole of revenge manga because I wanted the closure and the satisfaction of seeing bullies get what they deserved. And shit, that got personal real fast, huh? Anyways, although I've limited the amount of revenge manga that I talked about in this video, I just want to preface that these manga have been the ones that stood out to me during this whole journey of reading revenge manga. Of course, if you have any suggestions on good revenge manga for me to read, or if you actually read any of these manga that I have talked about today, please leave your thoughts down in the comment section. I usually respond to everyone who comments, and it'll be awesome if I could find some other people who are just as enthusiastic to this genre as I am. Anyways, I know you're all tired of me saying revenge in your ear like a million times. Actually, I said it 40 fucking times in this video. How the fuck did I type revenge 40 times in my script? So yeah, thanks for watching. And I totally didn't make this video because my one true waifu Eula is a vengeance connoisseur.
Vengeance, 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 revenge.
Okay, but to be fair, Google says vengeance and revenge can mean two completely different things. You don't know what you're doing. You can't upload that video.
You'll see about that.
I'm being serious. Don't upload this video. Do you know how non-family friendly this video is? You'll get us demonetized and taken down.
And if that's the consequence for uploading this, then so
No! You don't know what you're...